All right, yo, what's up, boys? Another trade recap for today. Today was such a clean setup. um, literally, it was textbook. The entry was a little scuffed, but honestly, I'm gonna put the blame on myself there for the first entry, and then the second, the re-entry for it was just phenomenal. Like it was perfect, perfect flush down to our target, and then yeah, I want to go over my thought process for the morning and kind of what I wanted to see. Let me see. So, I mean, pretty much, like we'll go higher time frame. Higher time frame wise, it kind of looked like we were chopping around a little bit, right? I mean, we're kind of stuck in this little range here, but at the same time, we are, still bouncing between, fair value gaps. Obviously we hit that 4 hour the previous or on Monday we did. So we're kind of bouncing in between gaps right now, but it doesn't necessarily mean price action is just gonna, fall off the table and just go out the window and be bad, right? Like you still gotta take into consideration, things that could happen, right? You're still gonna be actively looking for, how we are reacting, during New York session, like how we are reacting to gaps that get put in, if we're taking, session lows and highs and things like that. So pretty much all I was looking for this morning, I saw that we had let me see, man, go for one more candle. We had this 15-minute intermediate high inside, like right here inside of this gap. Um, so ideally, I wanted to see us like maybe have that 930 manipulation right up to that, take out that high, maybe put in an SMT or something, and then catch our short. That's pretty much what happened. The only thing that we wanted to manipulate a little bit more. We put in an SMT and everything. I'll go over that in a second. Um, but as far as like the draws lower, like I mean, we had all this liquidity. This was a really good low to target. We had Asia. This was London lows as well. So clearly bearish for me today. Heavily bearish. Like I really didn't. I wanted to see this as like the highest point of the day. Um, and then if that wasn't the case, if we did keep displacing, then I probably would have just hopped off or just not uh, taken anything. But I will show you what happened at open. So right here, we did get that manipulation higher, right? Like we started to push up. So boom, right here is when we took out this intermediate high. We formed this 1 minute gap. Now this was a weird entry. I don't I don't know if this closed. Um, to me, when I was looking at it real time, like I looked at it quick and I thought it closed, and just because of how good the setup was, I did take it, right? This was my first entry. I just put the stop at the body high up here. Another thing I really liked for it was that we had this SMT put in. Um, and we also had like an external SMT as well. So all signs were kind of just leading to being bearish, right? Like there's no reason to be bullish in this current moment in the market. Um, but the main reason I took this, I called this out. This is exactly what I wanted to see. That manipulation up, taking out the intermediate high, and then SMT if we wanted to put one in, that would be great, which we did. And then pretty much instant stop out, right? Now this is okay because after looking at this inverse, if we really zoom in, I think it closed. It's just it's hard because it wasn't really a good close, to be honest with you, especially after the wick that was put in. Um, but however, we had a 30-second in here, um, as well as still this 1 minute is still valid to me. It's a big gap, right? And then the inverse the first time wasn't too clear, so I didn't know if we did inverse it or not. But I told myself my Discord, if we inverse this gap again with good displacement, like good speed, then I'm gonna re-enter this because the draws, all the low resistance liquidity, it looks too good not to take, right? And then pretty much look at this displacement, right? Exactly what you want to see. Entry, just right here. Stop loss put at the body, and then you're literally targeting this low, giving you like a 1 to, almost like a 1 to 3 or something like that. Stop loss was here. TP, I just put out the low, of course. And then there was a 5-minute gap that ended up forming right here. So that would be like the break-even point. I told my Discord, if we end up closing below this, then you don't have to go break-even. Because if you get the 5-minute close, then you would just kind of just see that follow through with it like we did. But pretty much just, flush right to the low. It was a perfect trade. Super textbook. So overall, we're up on the day, up big on the day. Green on the week and everything. We took a loss yesterday. It was a good loss though. So I'm not mad at that. But then this is why you don't overtrade, and this is why you be patient and everything. You wait for setups like this to form, right? This is A plus. Like, why would you not take this? You know what I mean? But yeah, this is that. That was the trade. We ended up having a V-shaped reversal off of this. That's just a sign of good PA, right? Like, this is beautiful PA. But yeah, as far as the trade, it was A plus, right? Nothing more you can ask for. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna see how the rest of the week goes. Hopefully we can just keep it going, right? But yeah, other than that, boys, I'm gonna leave my Discord down below. I had a lot of support on the last video, a lot of views and everything, likes and all that stuff. So I appreciate everyone that's been tuning in. I see that I'm starting to have like a monthly audience. So that means a lot. I hope you guys are liking. If you want to see anything different, if you have any video ideas and whatnot, just comment it down below, and I'll see what I can do. But yeah, other than that, I will leave my one-on-one mentorship down below. If you want to trade with me live, do calls, one-on-one calls with me and everything, backtesting lives, things like that throughout the week, join up. I'd love to help you out until you reach that point of profitability. But yeah, other than that, boys, I will catch you tomorrow, hopefully for another recap. And yeah, peace out.